Okay, welcome back everybody. We got some mail. Sort of. The owner of the engine stopped by. He's dropped off the Rajo head, which is very cool. We got the intake and exhaust. I told you this was going to be special. I told you this was going to be one hell of an engine, and it is. And we have here, and I don't know why they do this. Okay, so he's brought me a spider too. All right, I don't know why they do this. It's just wrong. It irritates me to a degree, but it is what it is. Brand new crankshaft, unsupported in the middle, and it is not staying that way while it's here. That is how you store a crankshaft. This is not how you store a crankshaft. And the reason is, and I bet you can figure it out, but I'll tell you anyway, they bend. Never store a crankshaft laying down. Okay. Brand new. Now it's got a serial number and everything, man. This is fancy. Scat crank. What a piece of artwork that is. Hopefully you can see it. I'm going to back up a little bit. I don't know where this thing is aimed right now. There's no screen on this camera, so I have to guess on where it's aimed. And I'm thinking maybe up a little bit. How we doing? Okay. I believe this is stock stroke. If I remember right, we opted for stock stroke. So we're going to park that right over here for now. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Okay. He's taken some of his junk home. He didn't take all of it. We have what we believe are the sockets that go on the end of the push rods. I did not get the push rods, so this is going to be interesting. If you know what push rods will fit with a Rajo Model T head, please let me know. I also don't have the head bolts. So one of you guys, somebody's got to know. And I don't have these bolts either. So short of me measuring and guessing, if you guys know, put it in the comments, because it would save me a little bit of work. And we want to do this right, so let's get the right ones. We got new nuts and bolts for the pan, so that's cool. We got almost everything we need to get going on this. Next up is going to be the flywheel, and the reason being, we got more mail over here. Let's not put our address out, or his. Let's not dox. Hammer me. If you want to come see me, you call me, make an appointment, and I will give you the address. But I ain't giving it out to all the psychos out there. I needed these pins to do the flywheel. And these pins, and I know you saw this in a previous video, and if you didn't, shame on you for not watching my videos. I think Abby and I put a set of these in the last engine we did, but those are needle bearings. And these pins are ground down to that size. They're not stock. They're ground to 0.6805. by Dan McEachern. Good guy. A friend of mine. At least I consider him a friend. I'm hoping he feels the same way, but I don't know. This is what I wanted to look at. It is different. Okay, so we've got my overhead gasket up there, and then we've got this one for the Rajo. I'm seeing a confused mechanic here. Why do we have... Do they go through? Push rods go through here. Is this the right gasket? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, you can leave that in the comments. Man, this thing is heavy. The wear on the end. Good thing it's adjustable. This is not the right head gasket. I don't see how that's going to work. I mean, it lines up with the holes, the bolt holes. No, what's going on with this? You couldn't just put... I guess round holes are easier. Okay. We got problems here. One, combustion chamber doesn't match. Two, that hole is not there. That hole is not there. That one's not there. That one's not there. This is absolutely the wrong head gasket. Push rod, push rod, push rod, push rod. This part's the same. That hole's there. This is in the wrong place. And it's the wrong shape. This is the wrong shape. That one's the wrong shape. This one's okay. No, we got the wrong head gasket. Alright, well, we can deal with that later. We have a press cam. Kevin's also a friend of mine. This is the 280. It's a copy of the Stipe cam. We got the Rajo head. Somebody spent some time polishing that. And we have a new field coil. Okay. So as of right now, we are missing a head gasket, spark plugs, push rods. We're missing connecting rods. We're missing rebabbited main caps, and we're missing the fourth main, aka ball cap. We're missing head bolts. We're missing manifold bolts. And I need to get this magneto built ASAP because the block is currently being sleeved and bored out for the pistons that we ordered. Alright. Bummer on the gasket. I hope we can find... Look how deep this is. This is nuts. Alright, let me get my micrometer out. That is almost 1.25 inches deep. Crazy. And I think he's going to want this painted black. There's a pit there, casting flaw. Got to get this done. Get that done. Now he could have took those triple gears home too. Oh well. Okay. Lots to do. Lots to do. I think we're going to get this. I'm going to at least check this for flatness. And we need a gasket for this too. Okay, so we need this gasket as well. If you know where I can get them, please put it in the comments. We're in uncharted waters here. I've never done a Rajo before. Obviously I have done an overhead valve setup before, but I've never done a Rajo. And I think we got the... I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99.9% sure that this is for a 4-valve head. And we have an 8. So, a 4-valve head gasket is not going to work on an 8-valve. Man, this thing is going to scream down the road when I'm done with it. Okay, that's it for this one. We got a list. We got a crankshaft stood up so that hopefully it doesn't bend any more than it may have already. Maybe the bigger ones don't bend. I don't know. But I know I'm not going to leave it laying down. Okay, well, short video, I think. Probably 20 minutes already. But we're getting it done. Pedals, I'm waiting for bolts on the pedals. They were shipped yesterday. I had to cut this one. I had to get this hot to get it to release, which you saw in the other video. We got one more. Okay, the pin's in there. This is going to go on in here. I'll show you. I'll show you when I do it. We're not ready yet. I cut these out last night on the lathe so that the gasket fits down inside. And now it won't leak much. He took the old pedals home. I got the new pedals here. I got the shafts on. We're getting there. Okay, if you want to see how this goes, like, subscribe, and share it with 1 million people. Thanks.